best when he ran 44.59.
A 16-year-old just ran a 400-meter faster than most Olympic finalists, and he's still in high school. Meet Quincy Wilson, the teen phenom who's not just chasing history, he's already making it. Wilson's story is one of raw talent, relentless determination, and a future that could shake the global track and field scene. Born in Chesapeake, Virginia, Quincy Wilson's journey into athletics began at the tender age of 8. His parents, recognizing his burgeoning talent, relocated to Gaithersburg, Maryland, so he could attend the prestigious Bullis School in Potomac, a decision that would prove pivotal. At Bullis, Wilson's athletic prowess flourished under the guidance of Coach Joe Lee. Initially dabbling in various sports, it was on the track where Wilson's exceptional speed and endurance became evident. His early performances hinted at a prodigious talent, but few could have predicted the meteoric rise that awaited him. By 14, Wilson was already making waves in the track community. His performances at the AAU Junior Olympic Games were nothing short of sensational, clinching multiple titles and setting age group records. However, it was in 2024 that Wilson truly announced himself on the national stage. At the New Balance Nationals Indoor, he clocked a staggering 45.71 seconds in the 400 meters, setting a new national high school indoor record and signaling his arrival as a force to be reckoned with.
All will. I hear the Maryland Track Club cheering for him. There goes the fireworks. Keep your eyes on the time. What is it going to be? 45.
Wilson's trajectory continued its upward climb as he transitioned into the outdoor season. At the Florida Relays, he posted a personal best of 45.19 seconds in the 400 meters, showcasing his ability to compete against seasoned athletes. But it was at the U.S. Olympic trials in Eugene, Oregon, where Wilson's star truly ascended. In the preliminary rounds, he shattered the under-18 world record with a time of 44.66 seconds, only to surpass it 2 days later in the semifinals with a blistering 44.59 seconds. These performances not only earned him a spot in the finals, but also etched his name into the annals of track history. Despite finishing 6th in the 400-meter final at the Olympic trials with a commendable 44.94 seconds, Wilson's performances caught the attention of USA track and field selectors. Recognizing his immense potential, they included him in the 4x400-meter relay pool for the Paris 2024 Olympics. At just 16, Wilson became the youngest male track and field athlete to represent the United States at the Olympics, a testament to his extraordinary talent and composure under pressure.
On the inside, Bryce Deadman. Look at this, the kid's coming back. Oh, what a finish from the 16-year-old.
So he's going to have to rely on time. Right now,
His inclusion sparked an emotional wave across the American athletics community. Coaches, former Olympians, and analysts flooded social media with praise. For many, Wilson symbolized the revival of U.S. quarter-mile dominance. Not since the days of Michael Johnson and Jeremy Wariner had a sprinter this young generated so much excitement. Naturally, the comparisons began. Media outlets dubbed him America's Bolt, drawing parallels to the Jamaican sprinting legend due to Wilson's age-defying performances and charismatic presence on the track. While such comparisons can be flattering, they also bring immense pressure. Wilson, however, remains grounded. In interviews, he emphasizes his desire to carve out his own legacy, acknowledging the greats who came before him, but focusing on his unique journey. Wilson's meteoric rise hasn't gone unnoticed in the commercial realm. Major athletic brands have expressed keen interest, seeing in him a future ambassador who embodies youth, excellence, and determination. His social media presence has grown exponentially, with fans and followers eager to catch a glimpse of his training routines, race preparations, and personal insights. Despite the growing fame, Wilson maintains a humble demeanor, often crediting his support system for keeping him focused and grounded. At the Paris 2024 Olympics, Wilson's inclusion in the 4x400-meter relay team was both symbolic and strategic. Running the opening leg in the preliminary heats, he clocked a 47.27-second split, helping the team secure a spot in the finals. Although he didn't run in the final race, His contribution in the heats earned him a gold medal as the U.S. team clinched victory. This achievement made Wilson the youngest track and field Olympic gold medalist in history, a remarkable feat that underscores his prodigious talent. And yet, Wilson's performance in Paris wasn't just about a medal. It was about presence, about standing on the world's biggest stage and showing he belonged. The pressure was immense, but he handled it with calm intensity. Fans and commentators alike noted his poise, how he treated the moment not as an opportunity to prove himself, but as a step towards something much bigger. What sets Wilson apart isn't just his speed, it's his mental fortitude. Despite the fame, media frenzy, and comparisons to legends, he's remained grounded. He credits his family, particularly his parents, for instilling discipline and perspective. Interviews reveal a teenager who enjoys video games, values his education, and maintains a close-knit circle of friends. His coach describes him as a sponge, soaking up advice, staying curious, and always striving to improve. Behind the scenes, his team keeps a tight circle. No big entourage, no drama, just focus and purpose. That discipline might be his most dangerous weapon. Those closest to him say Wilson's work ethic is unmatched. He trains twice a day, meticulously tracks his diet, and studies film like a pro. His obsession with improvement borders on fanaticism, but it's also what's fueling his meteoric rise. He's not satisfied with personal bests, he wants to make history. The short-term goal is clear: continue building on the momentum from Paris. But long-term, all eyes are on Los Angeles 2028. Wilson will be 20 in his absolute prime. If his current trajectory continues, he won't just be a participant, he could be the face of the games. The prospect of competing on home soil in front of a passionate American crowd adds an extra layer of motivation. With his blend of talent, work ethic, and charisma, Wilson is poised to become a central figure in U.S. track and field for years to come. In an era dominated by seasoned professionals, Quincy Wilson is a refreshing anomaly. A teenage sensation from Maryland who's not just keeping up, but leading the pack. His record-breaking times, global medals, and calm demeanor hint at a once-in-a-generation athlete. But what's perhaps most exciting is how early this is all happening. He's only just begun. He clocked a 45.76 at the New Balance Indoor Nationals in Boston last month, in a time that would have been good enough for fourth place at the 2024 World Athletics Indoor Championships at the senior level. Quincy Wilson's rise isn't just a story of speed. It's about discovering your gift, working relentlessly, and blocking out the noise to chase greatness. At just 16, he's shattered national records, stood on global podiums, and made Olympic history. And yet, he still trains like an underdog. For America, he represents hope, a new chapter in track and field. For the world, he might just be the next name every sprinter studies. Because when Quincy Wilson runs, history doesn't just follow, it struggles to keep up. If you think this is the last time you'll hear Quincy Wilson's name, think again. Hit that subscribe button and stay locked in for the rise of America's next sprinting legend.
It looks like he's going to be able to. Quincy Wilson goes wire to wire and quickly. And that is a fan favorite effort. The folks from track.
Imagine being just 16 years old and running faster than most grown-ups ever will. Quincy Wilson did just that. He didn't just run fast. He broke records, shocked the world, and made history. This isn't just a sports story. This is a story about breaking boundaries, chasing dreams, and proving that age is just a number. Quincy Wilson is not an average teenager. He's a high school student from Maryland who discovered his love for running at a young age. His parents, Roy and Monique Wilson, saw his talent early and encouraged him to follow it. Quincy trains at Bully School in Potomac, Maryland, where he balances homework and world-class sprint training. Even as a kid, he was different, focused, driven, lightning fast. In June 2024, Quincy made history at the U.S. Olympic trials. He ran the 400 meters in 44.66 seconds, smashing the previous U.S. high school record set way back in 1982. Just a few days later, he ran 44.59 seconds, setting a new world record for under 18 runners. He was just 16 years old. That time wasn't just fast, it was Olympic level. It shook the track world and blew up on social media. Everyone from athletes to celebrities was talking about the teen who ran faster than almost anyone his age ever had. Even though he didn't qualify individually for the 400 meters at the Olympics, Quincy's blazing speed earned him a spot on Team USA's 4x400 meter relay team. That made him the youngest male track athlete to join the U.S. Olympic team in over half a century. He wasn't there just to learn, he was there to race.
What can we not say about this youngster? He runs with the maturity of someone a decade older than him. I had the pleasure of interviewing him at the New Balance National Outdoors where he won the championship boys 400. And I said, is there a chance we're going to see a sophomore on the start line in Paris? I said it not joking, but, you know, with a little playful nod to him. And he said, of course there is. And he's made that absolutely come true in the relay pool for that Olympic.
In Paris, Quincy ran the opening leg in the 4x400 meter relay heats. It wasn't perfect. Team USA WBBLS in 7th place after his run. But his teammates came through. They powered past the competition and finished strong, making it into the finals. And in the finals, Team USA took gold. Since Quincy helped get them there in the heats, he received a gold medal too. That made him the youngest American male track and field athlete ever to win Olympic gold. This story is bigger than medals. It's about what Quincy stands for: determination, discipline, passion. He didn't just show up at the Olympics to be the young guy. He proved that youth isn't a weakness. It can be a superpower. He trains 6 days a week, pushing his body and his mind. He studies film. He studies other runners. And he dreams big, very big. Quincy isn't slowing down. He's back at Bully School, still running, still studying, but now the world is watching. He's being scouted by top college programs. Sponsors are interested. The pressure is on. But Quincy stays focused. He says he's just getting started. He wants to go back to the Olympics. He wants to run even faster. And he wants to inspire kids who think they're too young or too different to chase big dreams. When Quincy ran that 44.59, the internet lit up. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Everyone wanted to know, who is this kid?
Today we're going to be taking a look at the sprinting form of the 16-year-old phenom Quincy Wilson, some of the things that he does really well, some of the things that he could potentially work on in order to make it so he can even improve his new under-18 world record, 44.59. We're going to go ahead and hop right into it.
Sports channels ran highlight after highlight. Memes, reactions, and praise flooded social media. But Quincy stayed humble. He thanked his parents, his coaches, and his school. He knows fame can fade, but character lasts. Quincy looks up to track legends like Michael Johnson and Allison Felix. This disciplined approach has been pivotal in his consistent improvement and record-breaking performances. Wilson's progression in the 400-meter event is nothing short of remarkable. In early 2024, he clocked a personal best of 45.19 seconds at the Florida Relays, earning him a spot at the U.S. Olympic trials. There, he shattered the U-18 world record twice, first with a 44.66-second run, then improving to 44.59 seconds in the semifinals. His relentless pursuit of excellence culminated in a staggering 44.20-second finish at the Holloway Pro Classic, marking his third U-18 world record in just 2 months. At the 2024 Paris Olympics, Wilson made history as the youngest American male track and field athlete to compete. Running the first leg in the 4x400-meter relay heats, he faced immense pressure. Despite a challenging start, his teammates rallied, and the U.S. team secured a spot in the finals. Although Wilson didn't run in the final, his contribution in the heats earned him a gold medal, making him the youngest track and field Olympic gold medalist in history. Wilson's humility and determination shine through in his public statements. Reflecting on his Olympic experience, he said, "It was an amazing moment. I had my family, mom, dad, sister, grandma, her sisters, and a lot of family in the stands. I wasn't 100% myself, but my team came out here and did it for me." These words underscore his team's spirit and resilience. Looking ahead, Wilson remains focused on his goals, aiming to continue breaking records and inspiring others with his journey. With his high school years still ahead, Wilson's future in track and field is incredibly promising. He continues to train diligently, setting his sights on further national and international competitions. His story serves as a testament to what can be achieved with talent, hard work, and unwavering support. Quincy Wilson broke the internet with one race. But what he's doing is much bigger than going viral. He's changing the game. He's showing us what's possible when talent meets hard work and fearless ambition. So the next time someone says you're too young, too small, or not ready, I think of Quincy. He ran straight into history. And he's just getting started. Like, share, and comment below to spread his story. And if you believe in chasing your dreams no matter your age, hit that subscribe button for more stories that motivate, move, and make history.
All eyes are on Quincy Wilson, the young track athlete making history and giving everyone a run for their money. Here's his story.
Set.
Quincy Wilson, the 16-year-old who stunned the world with his Olympic gold, just made a major announcement, and it's set to change everything. What's driving this unexpected move, and why is it shaking up the track and field world? Let's find out.
It's my dream since I was a young athlete. When I started running track, I approached my mom and told her that I would love to run in the Olympics one day.
Let's go, Q! Arms!
Quincy Wilson's journey in track and field began remarkably early, with his first competitive steps coming shortly after learning to walk. Under the Fort Me High Steppers Club, he explored multiple events, the 100, 200, and 400 meters, showing natural talent across all sprinting distances. By second grade, Wilson was already demonstrating exceptional promise, finishing runner-up in shorter sprints and claiming gold in the 400 meters. This early success not only qualified him for the junior games in all three events, but also revealed his natural affinity for the quarter mile. His parents recognized and nurtured this talent, ensuring he maintained a balanced approach to both athletics and education. The support system around young Wilson understood the importance of not pushing too hard too early, allowing his natural abilities to develop organically. This foundation period would prove crucial in his later development, establishing both the physical and mental groundwork for his future achievements. During his elementary school years, Wilson's progression was nothing short of remarkable. In fourth grade, he tackled his first indoor season with impressive maturity, claiming titles in both the 200 and 400 meters. The significant milestone of breaking the 1-minute barrier in the 400 meters came naturally, and he accomplished this feat 6 separate times in succession. Rather than narrowing his focus early, Wilson embraced the full spectrum of track and field, competing in everything from 1,500-meter races to hurdles and long jump. This diverse approach helped develop his overall athleticism and prevented early specialization. His venture into the pentathlon showed his versatility and competitive spirit across multiple disciplines. The COVID-19 pandemic created an unexpected pause in his competitive trajectory, but Wilson used this time to strengthen his fundamentals and mental approach to the sport. When he returned to competition in 2021, the improvements were immediately evident, suggesting the break had benefited his long-term development.
You're looking at the TV, you're just like, I could be that person one day.
I was like, okay, Quincy, yeah, you're going to go to the Olympics, whatever. And I was like, well, maybe 2028, you'll be like in college or something like that. And he looked at me like, no, I'm going like now.
The family's decision to relocate from Chesapeake, Virginia to Gaithersburg, Maryland marked a turning point in Wilson's career. The move, specifically chosen to allow him to attend the prestigious Bullies School, demonstrated the family's commitment to nurturing his talent while maintaining academic excellence. At Bullies, Wilson found himself in an environment that understood how to develop elite athletes while ensuring they maintained academic standards. The school's renowned athletic program provided him with professional-level coaching and facilities, while its academic rigor kept him challenged intellectually. In his freshman year, Wilson didn't just adapt to the new environment, immediately making his mark by tying and then breaking the indoor freshman record with a time of 47.39 seconds. This performance wasn't just about raw talent anymore. It showed the results of systematic training and professional guidance. The Bullies program's approach to developing the whole athlete, combining technical training with mental preparation and academic support, proved to be exactly what Wilson needed at this crucial stage of his development. The transition from promising talent to a national phenomenon came at the New Balance Indoor Nationals, where Wilson demolished not just the freshman record, but also outperformed a field of juniors and seniors to claim his first national high school title. His time of 46.67 seconds wasn't just fast for his age, it was historically significant. This performance sent shockwaves through the track community, forcing everyone to reconsider what was possible for a 15-year-old athlete. The momentum continued into the outdoor season, where he split a remarkable 45.06 on a relay leg at the Penn Relays. His ability to maintain consistency while continuously improving defied conventional wisdom about young athletes. Wilson's progression wasn't just linear, it was almost algorithmic in its predictability, with each major meet bringing a new milestone. Most remarkably, he managed these achievements while maintaining his academic commitments, proving that his success wasn't just about raw talent, but also disciplined time management and focused dedication.